Today we're talking about discount, right? Discount is good because it means the price is lower, right? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take this piece of paper or Post-it or whatever you might have, right? And I want you to do this. I just want you to take the piece of paper. I'm gonna take a little Post-it here, and I want you to rip it anywhere. Rip it anywhere. Okay, so you have two pieces now, right? Maybe you took off a smaller chunk, and you have maybe just take off a little chunk like this. Okay, so I took off a little corner of my Post-it note here, right? So this is an illustration of what discount is. Okay, so again, if you look at my screen, if you look at my picture, on the side, if you're in speaker view especially, you can see I have this little piece and I have this bigger piece. Okay, the full thing is 100%, right? That's the whole thing that you did, right? The little piece that you take off, this is the discount. The big piece is what we call the sales price. That's what's left over, right? So I can kind of illustrate this. Sorry, let me make sure my screen is sharing correctly. All right, so I can kind of illustrate this, right? So if you have these little chunks, right? What it would look like is this. What I just did, for those of you who didn't maybe do this on your paper, okay? When you're talking about discount, when you start with 100%, right? Use a full piece of paper. This is 100%, and this is your original price. Now, when I broke off a little piece, I split it into two pieces. And so this part is what we call our discount. And what's left, the big section that's left over after we take off the little corner, this is what we call the sales price, right?
So we copy it down.
Yeah, you can copy this down, actually. That'd be a good idea. Thank you. All right. So when I take off that little piece, okay, I'm taking off the discount, and what's left is our sales price. So remember, the percentages have to add up back to 100%. So for example, let's say that I took off 20%. What's left is 80%, right? Because 20 plus 80 equals 100, right? So again, what I'm showing you this is the idea that a discount is basically like taking off a piece from the whole thing, right? And whatever is left is what we call our sales price, right? So we have two different vocabulary words that we're going to write down. Discount, which is the amount that you took off, and sales price, which is the amount left over after you take off the discount, okay? So if you kind of think of this, right? The original price was the whole piece of paper, the discount's the little piece, and then the sales price is what's left. So let's go ahead and write those definitions down. So first, let's talk about discount. Discount is the amount taken off. And then we have the other vocabulary word, which is called the sales price, which is the price after the discount is taken. Okay. So the discount is the amount that you take off. The sales price is the price after you take off the discount, right? So these are vocabulary words that I want you to figure out. And when I say original price is obviously what you started with, okay? So the discount is what we take off. I'll put this into color. So if we're taking 20% off, then we're taking away the 20%, and that's it, okay? Now, what gets confusing is sometimes you're asked for just the discount. Sometimes you're asked for the sales price. On tonight's homework, I think you're generally asked for the sales price on all the problems. You're asked to see what is the sales price, how much are you going to have to pay, okay? So that's sales price, right? Okay, so those are the vocabulary words for this lesson. And again, today and tomorrow are going to be very similar. I'm just going to show you some different methods. Okay, so here we go. Let's do a problem here. All right, so first, let's find the sales price, okay? If you were going to buy a new DVD that cost $22, and the discount was equal to, we'll say 25% off. Okay, 25% off or 25% sale. Okay. Okay, so this lesson obviously is related to what we've been doing before because we're talking about percentages. So I'm going to show you two different ways. Okay, one that you guys most likely will use and one that I think is a little bit faster and maybe you eventually will use. Okay, so this is what I'm going to look at. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm trying to find the discount amount first. I want to find this discount amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a proportion, just like we did on our quiz and everything last week. So I know here's my percentage. I'm going to say, okay, 25% over 100, right? I don't need to write the percentage, sorry. 25 over 100 is equal to, now here's a question. The 22 is at the part or the whole. Well, think of it this way. The original amount is the whole thing, right? The original price is the whole thing, which we said right here. Original price is the whole thing. So the $22 is going to be our whole, and we're going to put the 22 here, which means we're missing the part. Okay, go ahead and cross multiply and solve. I'll give you guys a second. Use your calculator. And you can put in the chat if you think you got it. All right, thank you. I'm getting some answers in the chat. Good job. All right, we should be good, pretty good at this by now, hopefully. Okay. Okay, so very good, very good. Now, one thing I want you to show is this. A lot of you guys are giving me the answer in this form. You're saying, okay, well, P times 100 is 100P. 22 times 25 is 550. Divide by 100, divide by 100, and I get P is equal to 5.5. Now, careful. This is money, and money we always want to write with 2 decimal places, okay? So the amount of discount is not 5.5, is 5.50, okay? Just keep that in mind. Money always 2 decimal places. So they're never going to tell you where to round it. It's your job to know you always have to round 2 decimal places. Okay, so this right here is not our final answer. This is our discount. Now, that'd be great. Some people will stop right there and they say, oh, I got the answer, Mr. Leong, $5.50. Now, it'd be great if our DVD that was $22 only cost $5.50. That'd be a really good discount. Okay, but we're not just finding the discount. We want to know what the sales price is. And to find the sales price, you need to, remember, subtract away the discount. You need to take that piece off, right? Whatever you had, you need to take that off. So again, looking at this, right? We have to take this away to end up with our sales price. So now what we're going to do is we're going to subtract. So go ahead and take to get our sales price, or I'll just call it our SP, we have to start with our original amount, which was $22, and subtract away the $5.50, which is our discount. Go ahead and do that in your calculator real quick. And remember to write it like money, okay? So $sign and 2 decimal places. $sign, 2 decimal places. Okay, some of you are still putting only 1 decimal place. Make sure you put 2 decimal places. There you go, that's better. Thank you. Yeah, right? $16. And again, not 16.5, right? 16.50 $sign. So our sales price is $16.50. Yeah, pretty easy. Okay, so notice, so this is our sales price right here. So we found 2 things. We found our discount and we found our sales price. Depending on what they ask for, the question, okay? I think on the homework, all you have to do is find sales price. You always got to do that extra step. Now, really quick, I want to show you guys what this looks like if you were to use the equation method, okay? This is only for some of you guys if you like the equation method.
Wait, Mr. Lancer, for the homework, we have to show like the discount and the sales price.
Yeah, well, tomorrow I'm going to show you a way to get straight to the sales price, but today we're doing it this way, so you're going to have to find your way there. At least, I mean, I know some of you guys can do a lot of that in your calculator, so I at least show again what you're doing, or at least a little bit of the calculations you're doing.
Okay. To do like both of these steps.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to do both of these steps right now. Until tomorrow, I'm going to teach you a little bit of a shortcut. But this, I wanted you to understand how you get the discount. Okay. Now, the equation method, you could have done it like this also. You could have said, well, I know that the discount is equal to 0.25 times 22. Everyone just do that in your calculator real quick. Okay. So this is, again, the equation method is if you don't want to set up a proportion. I like this way a little bit better because I think it's a little bit faster. Right. Okay, so I do that, and then this is going to get me my $5.50. And then I subtract again. Okay, so this is just, in my mind, a little bit faster. But if you like to do the proportion instead, then do the proportion instead. Okay, so I would still do, now my sales price is equal to 22 minus $5.50, which is equal to $16.50. Okay, so same way. Again, I like this method because it's easier for me to just change 25% to 0.25. But if you don't like that, then keep doing it this way. Okay, keep doing it this way up here. All right. Okay, let's give you guys another one. And you'll see these are not too bad. All right. Let's say you are going to go buy a nice shirt that cost $42. A nice shirt, like a nice button up or something like that. Okay, $42. All right. And the sale was 15% off. Can you find the sales price? All right, go for it. I'm going to give you time to work on that and put it in the chat once you think you got it. Go ahead and put it in the chat once you think you got it. How much am I going to pay now? All right, thank you, Madeline. Thank you, Jiley. Thank you, Giselle. Giselle, remember, 2 decimal places, okay? Yeah, well, with the dollar sign, but yeah. You're close. One more step. One more step there, Jinfei. All right, keep working. Keep working. Some of you guys are still working on this problem. Put in the chat once you think you got an answer. Go ahead. I'll give you one more time. Okay, thank you. All right, who else think they've got it? I'll give you guys a few more seconds here. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Andres. Thank you, Ned. All right. Okay, we got a lot of people here. Okay, here, let's check it out. All right, so again, this is how I would do it. Is I would say, all right, the discount is equal to 0.15 times 42. And again, if you set up proportion, you did this instead. Either way, you got the discount is equal to $6.30. Yeah, $6.30. Okay, now remember, do not stop there because I'm asking for the sales price. Okay, this right here is just the discount. Okay, right? It'd be awesome, right? But remember, we're only taking away 15%. So if something costs $42, it shouldn't go all the way down to $6. That'd be really cool. That's a big discount though, right? So now we have to do that step where we subtract, right? Okay, so I'm going to say, all right, well, $42 minus, so my sales price, $42 minus the $6.30, which is equal to $35.70. Yeah? Awesome, right? A lot of you guys got that problem. Easy breezy, no problem. Yeah? Okay, let's do one more just for our notes. All right. One more just put in there. And again, on your homework, this is literally all you're doing. You're doing this over and over and over again. So if you think about it, there's about 16 problems, I think. And if each one of them takes you less than a minute, you can do the math on how much time it will take you. All right, here we go. Let's say you want to buy a new computer, new laptop, and that new laptop costs you $455. But you're in luck. It's Black Friday, so there's a 20% sale. Can you tell me what the sales price is, please? Go ahead. How much will you have to pay? Go ahead and do it, and then put it in the chat once you think you got it. All right, we're getting some answers in here. Look good so far. Give you guys a little bit more time. Excellent, good job. All right, good. Thank you, good. Plus Maria, good. Awesome, we are killing it, guys. Keep it up. Let's see, I'll give a few more seconds. That looks good. Yeah, awesome. Everyone who put it in so far has gotten it right, so good job. Anyone else? Yeah, good job, good job. All right. All right, anyone else? Okay, so here we go. My discount is equal to 20% times 455. So that's going to be a discount of, I believe, $91. All right, so here's my discount, 91 bucks, and then I just subtract it away, right? So my sales price is equal to 455 minus 91, which is equal to 364. Yeah. Okay. That's discount, right? What's cool about discount is, again, you get the prices should be lower, so it's good, right? So instead of something that was $455, now it is $364. So good thing you waited till Black Friday and you got your sale, and that's how it works, right? Again, this is such a useful skill because we see that things are on sale all the time, and that's what we look for, so we don't have to pay as much. Now, the way it's going to work is tomorrow I'm going to show you maybe another shortcut that you can use or not. And then after that, we're going to do tax and tip, where you have to add on money instead of subtracting. So if you guys have a good grasp on this percentage stuff, then these next couple of lessons shouldn't be too hard. Okay? All right. Good work.